The first pick from the 49ers was. You guys are watching this for the first time. Sora is our resident Florida fan.
I am our residential Florida fan and Philly fan, so you have no idea how much it hurt me to see the sweet precious 𝗕𝗂𝘀𝗀𝘀 go to damn Al-Qaeda and his terroristic group.
Damn.
You got
just like that, this video has been demonetized.
We'll cut it in post.
𝗕𝗂𝘀𝗀𝘀𝗀 is one of our favorite guys. I believe I was the only one out of our whole group that time and time again I had him going in the first round to somebody at the end. And everybody looked at me like I had 5 heads, except for Sora. Sora was like, he's good, but I don't know if he's going to go in the first round.
It's between 28 to 32, and he went at 31.
Wait, who was your pro count for 𝗕𝗂𝘀𝘀𝗀𝘀?
I had
Tyler Boyd and
Boyd, Boyd and oh my God, Macklin,
Jeremy Macklin and Tyler Boyd.
Yes,
there is Matt Miller, who does a bunch of the pro stuff for ESPN, had Tyler Boyd as his as well. Yeah, go ahead. Take a lap. Take a lap. That's crazy that I'm
both Steve Smith Sr. and Matt said the same things I did. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about.
It's crazy, right? So 𝗕𝗂𝘀𝘀𝗀𝘀 was in their first round. Renardo Green from Florida State was their second round pick. Third round pick, one of my sneaky favorites that flew under the radar once I had it was offensive line week for me on the week of the draft. I ain't even go live for that. I just need to sit back and get in there. Dominic Pooney from Kansas. Malik, not Malik, Malik Mustafa. In the 4th round for Wake Forest. Isaac Guerendo in the 4th round, which we're going to talk about that. I think that was a little bit of a reach. Jacob Cowan in the 4th round. They had 4th round picks back to back to back. Jarrett Kingston from USC, and then my boy Tatum Bethune, which everybody liked to scoff at, but I always tell them, go watch that LSU game and tell me if Tatum Bethune was a bad player at Florida State. I have not been raving about our players this year, but he was one of them that I was always behind. So
the only player you raved is the guy behind you.
Oh, the chef.
The chef.
He'll have his time. His time is near.
He is. He will have his moment on Chopped.
Yep. So we all gave a B across the board. You're going to see a lot of this. We all pretty much agree on a lot of these teams. So this is a B grade. This is a very good draft.
We also haven't seen any of them yet. This is literally us figuring out each other's.
And I forget your guys' stuff because I did this last week. So
yeah, understandable.
The one thing I don't get, you needed a tackle heading into it, and you don't go offensive line until the 3rd round. Now you got Trent Williams, of course. That's like one of the best tackles.
They more needed. They more needed
help on the right side.
That's what I was saying. Like a right.
My bet.
No, they needed more in guard and center.
Yeah. Well, I'm willing to bet
they're preparing for the future with a tackle.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet Fatanu was going to be their guy, but then he was taken by Pittsburgh, so they had to rebound back to rookie.
I'm guessing,
but here's also the thing,
Jacob Cowan later though.
That's I mean that's depth.
I know.
Oh, before we continue, just real quick, shout out to Don's wife. It was her birthday today.
Hey,
happy birthday to Don's wife.
Happy birthday, Miss.
Sir, get off the stream. Go do something nice.
Don't get yelled at, bro.
This is the day not to get yelled at, Don. But yes, he is right. Cody Schrader was a UDFA.
He said, "I'm too old for this. I got time today."
Yeah.
But I liked pretty much majority of what the Niners did, except for Renardo Green. I feel like you probably could have gone to O-line a lot earlier there.
Yep, there and the Isaac Guerendo
Christian
pick,
Haynes, who literally went to Seattle at 81. You could have gotten him there. Where's my mouse so I can?
I just don't like Isaac Guerendo like everybody else did. I mean, everybody just forgot that Jawar Jordan was in this class for whatever reason. He was a number 1. I think people got really obsessed with his 40 time, and that's what I'm just going to knock it up
to. His combine probably is what people got obsessed with. And I'll say this. I would have
go ahead.
Isaac in the 6th with the 6th round pick. That's where I would have took him. Honestly, if I recall, he never really had the starting role in college as well, because he started off his career at Wisconsin backing up Jonathan Taylor. Then he transferred out, couldn't have a competition with
Who,
Ches
Garindo?
Belushi. Yeah.
Garindo was at Wisconsin?
Mm-hmm. He was Taylor's
Wow.
backup, but then he transferred out when Taylor left. When we brought
I
in
learned
Ches
I learned
Belushi.
something new.
Well, it's Wisconsin. Of course, Hayden knew that.
Yes.
That's all he knows.
But he transfers out, ends up at Louisville, becomes Gerard Jordan's backup, basically his like 1-2 punch, the number 2 there. It's just I don't see the 4th round hype that he got. I understand it if you take
It's
him
his 40.
Has to be. If you took him in
That's the
the
only
6th
thing.
round,
It's his combine and probably private workouts that he did. I mean, it's not.
Renardo Green, Dana said he was a 4th round sleeper, but like, I just don't get what. Can you close the door? Can you close the door? Huh? Oh, hold on, guys. Keep going. Keep going.
okay. I'll let you
Anyways.
go. I just talked
No,
about.
I mean, I was gonna go ahead and just say it off. I mean, first rounds, Ricky. I think that's unfortunately excellent move for the Niners. Because again, it's either you're preparing to lose either Debo or Ayuk in trade talks. There was the possibility of that. There was also
And
the
he
possibility
fits
of
your
contract.
system
Hayden, I'm still
perfectly.
talking.
Oh my bad.
There was the possibility of that. And even if you don't lose either of those guys, now you have a slot receiver. You have a wide receiver 3, which I stated earlier that he, for most teams, will start off at a wide receiver 3 and then potentially move up to a 2/1.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I liked majority of their draft again, except for Renardo Green. That one kind of just.
I thought that was a super reach.
That one kind of just kept it at a B for me.
Yeah.
Renardo Green and I'm gonna draw on the blank on his name. Both of our corners at Florida State. I never understood what people saw in them. And you're gonna be playing. He's either gonna make or break being in that division, because you got to go against Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua. Then you got to go up to the Seattle with Tyler
Lockett,
DK Metcalf. And now you got to go down to the Cardinals and play Michael Wilson and Marvin Harrison Jr. and their tight end. Like, bro,
and again,
I get it, but I don't understand. I don't understand the Renardo Green hype. I just from watching him last year, I absolutely saw this dude not only get cooked in practice by our 2 superstar wide receivers that we had, but and games too, just suspect. Like literally, if it wasn't for our front seven, they wouldn't have been as good as they were. And I will stand behind that all day. But everybody gets a reach in the draft, especially this year. This seemed like the draft of reaches, but we're not going to harp too much longer on the 49ers. B grade, really good draft from them. I mean, if you go through it, really love Ricky Pearsall, Dominic Pooney, Malik Mustafa. I'm glad that I need to watch more film on Malik Mustafa, but from what I've seen, I liked. Jacob Cowing, you know how we feel about him, and Tatum Bethune.
Dude, I had so much stuff ready for him for an interview, and then we ran out of time.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy too. So cool. Next up,
I
Chicago Bears.
Want to just go ahead and say, I am always going to wear the slider / information that I had of Ricky Pearsall as a badge of honor. Now that Matt Miller and Steve Smith Sr. said it pretty much exactly what I said. That's a fucking badge of honor for me. That is all.
Yep. Yeah, and you put your episode
I
out.
put mine out before both of them did.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
my God. Shout out to them.
They were reading your notes. Timbo Slice. Hey, a live stream on my day off. That's what's up. Got a new haircut today. Gave my car some new shoes today. And live stream from the GOAT to East Coast. As Ice Cube said, today was a good day. Hey, man, shout out to Timbo Slice, bro. Appreciate you being here.
And he gets to find out what grade we gave his Falcons, unfortunately, probably.
Sorry, Timbo.